Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Mandeep, your host, and I'm just going to do a quick mid-market update for all of you. And what I try and do is cover, something different each day, so all of us collectively learn something new, and how the nuances of the market work. So, to start, let's take a look at the market breadth. As all of you know, I'm a big proponent of it, right? So the market breadth is a tad negative on the NYSE, and so was the market thrust, right? The market thrust was, negative both for New York Stock Exchange as well as the Nasdaq for most part of the day, and only the last 15 or 20 minutes you see the market thrust has turned positive. So this is telling you that the direction of the market has changed. We were also negative on the breadth of the market, both for NYSE and Nasdaq, and now both of them have actually turned slightly positive. So, one of the key things that you want to focus first thing in the morning is which are the stocks that are showing insane volume, right? So now, if you take the volume and you break it down into 15 minutes chunks, if the during the first 15 minutes of trading, it normally trades about 3 to 4%, right, of its daily trading volume. Now, one of the first things I noticed this morning were a couple of stocks, and I highlighted those on stock twits. So one was Bed Bath and Beyond, which had good results, and I actually did own this stock a couple of weeks ago because I saw some, you know, unusual option activity on BBY, and clearly these guys know something, right? So this I recall specifically, I held the stock for a couple of days and didn't pay attention and took it out. But the thing that really caught my eye was CGC this morning, right? So now this is posted at 6:44 a.m. in the morning, Pacific Standard Time, about 15 minutes after the market opened, and I noticed the volume on this was quite high, right? Now, typically, for it to trade 50% of its daily trading average, it has to typically, cross about 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. That's when, if you roughly break it into half. Uh, we know it doesn't work exactly the same way because there's a lot more volume that happens in the first half hour, 45 minutes, and there's quite a bit of a slowdown during lunch hour, and then it picks up again during the last hour and a half. But then this was fairly straightforward to look at, right? So we knew there was a lot of action on CGC. We could easily make out Twitter had some action as well. So I posted this and I said, this is the stock that I'm going to take long, right? So now let's just go back and take a look at the actual chart. And what I have is a signal, which many of you are familiar with, which I call the ultimate trading signal. And this 2 days in a row that you got a fantastic, buy opportunities on CGC. So this one was yesterday, just purely for a day trade, right? So it opened roughly at 31.44 and it closed at the last bar, right, at 33.83. Now, what I do with my day trading signal is that, if there's sell conditions that close it during the middle of the day, I'll close it. But if not, uh, it will always close at the last bar because the intent of this trade is truly, a day trade, right? So I just always keep it like that. So then today again around 7:15 the buy came, but I took it a little bit early just because I saw the volume was excessive, and you can also see these up pink bars, and these signify above average volume, right? So the other thing you can notice is you take a look at this bottom chart which shows you volume, right? And when the bars are above the zero line and they're all green, this is showing excessive volume. If you have a cyan dot, that means the volume is more, is the stock is moving up on higher volume, and in this case, the actual volume is down because that particular bar actually took the price down, right? But so majority of the stuff you can see here was cyan, right? So that shows you that the bars successively are moving up as well as the price is moving up. So clearly, just entering this trade 35.57 and 37.97, right? So we're already up almost $2.50 on this trade, right? all you need during the day for day trading, one or two good trades like this, and that makes your day. Right. So this is a good example of how to take the how to understand the volume, right, and how it is trading way above its average volume, and then you combine it with the signal, right, which also accounts, by the way, for these pink bars, etc., where it's comparing volume to its 30-day moving average volume, and then incorporating that into the study to make a decision to go long or short. Now, here's a quick insane volume list, and these are the stocks that I'm actually focused on today. So I took Documentum as a trade, and this one was again because it had excessive volume. You can see it's trading at nearly 200% of its normal volume, or double the amount of the volume that it trades. I didn't take BBY. This is almost 5 times the normal volume. Obviously, I took CGC, which I already talked about. But so this actually gives me some good ideas about what to trade. I'm currently long post in this trade. So again, there's a lot of opportunities, and if you click on post, and hopefully we have a buy signal triggered on this as well. And those the buy trigger is my ultimate decision to actually enter a trade long. So that's all I wanted to cover today. I'll talk to you guys soon.